Today we're looking at Void Rivals number 8 by Robert Kirkman, Lorenzo De Felici, and Patricio Del Pecci. In the first arc, Kirkman took the opportunity to flesh out the characters and kind of build this world that we're seeing these characters traverse across. I think we really see the personality that Kirkman is trying to establish for Derek really shine in this one. Derek is that comedy relief, and I think that his interactions with Handroid makes it all the better. In Void Rivals number 7, we got introduced to Proximus, who has this big looming background villain vibe to him. We get a little bit more background on Proximus in this issue, number 8, and it appears that he is possibly Salila's brother. We get a flashback story showing Salila and her brother when they were much younger, talking about how their mother had abandoned them and how they were sort of casualties of this war between these two nations. Proximus really takes down Durak and Salila without really all that much resistance. Proximus is establishing himself worthy to be the big bad of this series. A really interesting point that we see is that I don't think that Proximus recognizes Salila, so I don't know if he realizes what he's doing. This is shown even further at the end whenever Salila is essentially left for dead. I do have confidence that Kirkman's not going to kill Salila off this early into the Void Rivals story, but it certainly does have a very shocking feel to it. I think a recurring theme we're going to see throughout this story is we can see that Salila's trust has been broken due to her past that we saw with her brother and her mom. I think what's going to happen moving forward is that we're going to see Derek try to sort of break into that shell that Salila has put up around herself and try to get her to learn how to trust again. I think where this issue differed from a lot of the others is just the pure action that we see throughout most of the book. I think that the real shining star in this issue is Russ Wooten, the letterer. If you just take a look at all of his lettering during these action scenes, it really just brings the action to life and really makes the wonderful art by De Felici pop. Taking a look at some of the art throughout this issue is just astounding. De Felici, Del Pecci, and Wooten all are pulling their weight in order to make this just the best possible experience for art lovers. I think that while the first 7 issues have been a lot of setup and a lot of learning how this world works and how everyone operates in it, that this issue is where the action really starts. On the cover of number 7, we saw Proximus with his bow, and I was always kind of wondering how that was going to pan out. And it turns out that it shoots Omega beams, basically. If you haven't picked up Void Rivals number 8 yet, head out to your local comic store and grab it. It's a great point to jump on. If you enjoyed this review, please hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to see more reviews. I'd like to try to get more Energon Universe reviews out there. And check out my other videos listed on the screen here, and thanks for watching.